Hey folks, this is Matt once again coming at you with a review for Cosmopolis. This is a new film starring David Cronenberg, starring Robert Pattinson from Twilight. Also has Paul Giamatti in it, Kevin Durand, Juliette Binoche, Zara Gordon, and it has... Who gives a fuck? Fuck this movie. This movie is a piece of fucking shit. This movie sucks fucking dickholes. It is a piece of fucking cum stain on the ass end of space. Okay? David Cronenberg, what the fuck are you fucking doing with your fucking career? What in the fuck? Okay? You know what you do with this? Either stick it in your fucking ass or... Goddamn. Fucking goddamn fucking piece of shit. God. Fuck this movie. Fuck that goddamn thing go anywhere. Fuck it. Disappeared in thin air. Good fucking thing. Like a fucking... Now you're wondering why'd you do that? Because this movie is a pretentious, boring ass fucking movie. This is one of the most pretentious fucking movies I've seen recently. This movie is a pile of fucking shit. I don't even know where the fucking DVD is. I don't give a fuck. Shit on it. Put your fucking dick in the goddamn hole and bend it over. The fucking pain of scraping your fucking dick meat off so it curves around up your ass is more better fitting fucking movie than watching... It's a fitting movie. Fucking superhero film too. It's a more fitting fucking feeling than watching this goddamn movie again. In fucking first 20 minutes, I want to shut this fucking movie off. And fucking throw it away and just say, fuck this goddamn movie. All it is, Robert Pattinson is some rich fuck who has no emotions. He cannot act for shit. I'm sorry. He cannot act for shit. I have not seen Twilight. I've seen enough fucking clips of Twilight. I don't need to watch fucking thing. And there's no reason for me to watch Twilight because I goddamn know I'm gonna hate it. It's not about giving it a chance. It's, yeah, it give me a chance to rant on it. Robert Pattinson cannot act for shit. He didn't act for shit in this movie. He has one fucking expression. Maybe his eyes go a little bit drowsy. And all the fucking actors are shitty. It's Robert Pattinson, some rich fuck who has this high-tech limo. He gets in, he goes on a fucking ride. He goes through town because he wants a goddamn haircut. And he has this fucking guard, and people talk like no one fucking talks in real life. It's like a Shakespeare movie, but yeah, it's not fucking Shakespeare. I know sometimes Cronenberg films can get that way, for instance, Naked Lunch. But at least Naked Lunch had some weird fucking creatures, good makeup effects, some fucked up shit that you might as well be on goddamn acid to try to interpret. And Peter Weller knocks the shit out of anybody in this fucking movie. Punch him in the face like Maid Foster he did in fucking Leviathan. Better, a lot better. It made me feel a lot better. Punching someone in the face. This movie was supremely boring. This was such a fucking chore to sit through. I'd rather sit on my dick for fucking an hour and 40 minutes and watch this goddamn movie again. Okay, that's the plot. He meets these weird characters, and at the end, He kills his fucking security guy for some reason. Goes in this place, meets Paul Giamatti, who's this guy who used to work for fucking Robert Pattinson, but quit or whatever the fuck. Fired, got quit. Fucking got milk up his ass. A fucking enema of milk-shaped proportions. Who gives a shit? I was listening to the dialogue, and this is the kind of dialogue. Hell, the most prominent dialogue is your prostate is asymmetrical. And they talk about shit in such a pretentious fashion that we're supposed to pontificate. I have seen movies. I enjoyed 2001: A Space Odyssey. I even like Naked Lunch and other films where they pontificate and they talk and talk and talk. This would talk about nothing but bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it was based on a book or where the fuck it's based on. Might as well be based on a scripture in hell. That's where this fucking belongs. This movie. He gets in this high-tech limo. He makes this deal about the Chinese yuan, this deal, and he's losing money. And apparently, because he fucked up this bet, he's adamant on taking this trek on this limo, in this high-tech limo, to get this fucking haircut. And maybe he kind of creates his own downfall. He has this woman he's married to, and this woman cannot ask for shit. She has one emotion called fucktastic. Or slutastic, whatever the hell. She cannot ask for shit. She's fucking monotone. Just like most of this goddamn movie, these actors are fucking monotone in their delivery of their lines. What kind of lines? Shit like, you absolutely reek of sexual discharge. And they have this is a fucking conversation they have about, there's a poem I read in which a rat becomes the unit of currency. Yes, that would be interesting. Yeah, that would impact the world economy. The name alone, better than the Don or the Quacha. The name says everything. Yes, the rat. Yes, there's growing concern that the Russian rat will be devalued. White rats, think about that. Yes, pregnant rats. Major sell-offs of pregnant Russian rats. Britain converts the rat. Joins trend to universal currency. Yes, U.S. is establishing the rat standard. Is every U.S. dollar redeemable for rat? Dead rats. Yes, stockpiling of dead rats called global health menace. That's the kind of fucking dialogue you get. Yes, I know Naked Lunch. People was talking about assholes. I hate that fucking some of the pretentious shit in the script, but it had something to fall back on. This has nothing. This is like if you took Naked Lunch, but you take away Peter Weller, any decent makeup effects, any decent actors like Roy Scheider, and take away the acid type of creature effects and moments and makeup effects and any of that shit. And it's either he meets this big guy and there's this funeral that's right next by for this person who died. He's meeting up with this woman who I guess is his wife, and he's like, when are we going to have sex again? It was good the last time. You would like to eat, would you? It just, the way they talk, it's like normal people don't talk like this. If that's, okay, maybe that's not the case. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be people talking. But this is the kind of pretentious dialogue. Talent is more erotic when it's wasted. Or, it's not so strange. Not so strange. Two great fortunes, like one of those great arranged marriages. Except I'm a world citizen with a New York set of balls. Or, for someone your age and your gifts, there's only one thing in the world worth pursuing both professionally and intellectually. What is it, Michael? The interaction between technology and capital. The inseparability. You know what this fucking is? Remember the scene in Matrix Reloaded with the KFC motherfucker, the guy who looks like the Colonel, when he's talking for 5 minutes and you're bored as shit like I was, and I even liked the Matrix Reloaded, but I didn't like that fucking scene. Take that fucking scene, that kind of dialogue where they pontificate the pontification of the universe, of yourself, and your sort of self, and your alternate self, and your quiet self, and your asshole self, and your selfish self, and yourself who went through the asshole wall of mirrors and looked at yourself and said, what the hell is that self looking at myself? And my eyeballs are going in their self. That is an hour and 40 minutes of that kind of fucking pretentious ass dialogue. It's boring. It might as well be snoring. The fucking speakers might have built a fucking snore button. You might as well get a fucking pill that give you a fucking headache. And then you make another pill that make you fall the fuck asleep. That's what you don't be doing. This is literally, I would say, the worst David Cronenberg film I have ever fucking seen. I enjoy The Fly, Dead Ringers, Naked Lunch, Videodrome. Not this shit. David Cronenberg, please go back to horror. And not Robert Pattinson. You're doing another film with Robert Pattinson. Why? Is he sucking your balls? You need the Twilight money. Robert Pattinson sucked ass in this movie. He could not act for shit. He had one emotion. Shitty. And not much happens in the movie. It's these pontifications that fucking go nowhere and it's supposed to be fucking deep. It's about as deep as my dick in someone's ass. About as deep or deep, if I learn how to talk right, as a fucking rectal exam. Fisting yourself. Because it comes out of your mouth and into your finger. God, this fucking movie was boring. It was pretentious. Dialogue laid so thick as fucking your fucking semen. Overflowing the fucking swimming pool. Up and over your fucking head like a fucking blob. Consuming you so you suffocate. I know this is not one of the worst movies I've ever seen. This fucking movie was fucking worthless. Piece of fucking dog shit. Fuck this fucking movie. It could suck my fucking balls. Fucking taint and fucking asshole. And I don't know. I don't know where the hell that disc went because it's gonna be like the fucking body horror that David Cronenberg used to do, where it's gonna fucking fungus and molecules are gonna keep going and going and going. And create some fucking unbelievable creature that'll fucking steal my fucking ass virginity in my sleep. Now, as for why I really don't like this movie, the cast did nothing for me. Robert Pattinson looked like he was in a daze, sleepwalking throughout most of the film. He showed a little bit of emotion at the end, but it was still more pontificating. Oh, why are you killing me? You know, there has to be a reason for violence. There has to be a reason for this. And Paul Giamatti is talking about numbers and how you're always looking for balance and you should look for the little stew and little quirks that you would have got the Chinese yuan. And you know, you created your downfall and you were supposed to save me. And I'm like, yes, someone saved me from watching this fucking movie. Because I guarantee I'll never watch it again. And Robert Pattinson has sex with like 2 or so different girls. Meets a few other chicks. Meets one in a limo while outside people are rocking the limo back and forth and spray paint shit. And this girl's like has a hard on for technology. It's like, oh, these people don't believe in technology. They don't know about technology and this and that. And she has a hard on for his fucking limo and how high tech it is and how the glowing is. Fucking glowing shit in the limo. She has a hard on for that. This is all that happens in the movie. Go see a basketball game outside. Kills his fucking security guy for some reason. Just to generate more of his downfall. Just because. Then has this other guy, the driver, gets his hair cut, only gets half his head cut, his hair cut, walks off, has a hard on wondering, where are these limos parked? Where they are parked tonight? And I know there's deep philosophical reasons, but you know what? There are certain films that do that stuff, and you actually give a shit about looking deep. You give a shit about what's under the surface. You give a shit about what's lurking. David Cronenberg has done this stuff better in Videodrome. Even Dead Ringers. Yes, even The Fly. But they're actually entertaining, and they're actually worth the shit, and they actually have some good fucking acting. And the dialogue is not 100% pretentious bullshit. It's like that asshole at the party who thinks they're smart, so they want to use every fucking $50 word up top of their head, and everyone thinks he's a schmuck. And leave his ass to be alone to play with himself. And then Paul Giamatti has a gun to Robert Pattinson's head. Robert Pattinson has a tear come down, cuts away, end credits. There's your movie. Jay Baruchel, I believe it's Jay Baruchel, who was in. He's been in a few stuff. He was, what was it? I think he was in Fanboys. He was in, I'm trying to think, How to Train Your Dragon. He was the voice actor in that. I'm trying to think of that Nicolas Cage film he was in about, it had dealt with magic and stuff. Sorcerer's Apprentice or something. I think that was, he's there for a little bit at the beginning. Just, I never, you don't care for the lead character because it's just, this guy is a fucking idiot. So you snapped because you have this world of balance and you fucked up in this bed with the Chinese yuan. So you decide to fuck everything, fuck your empire, fuck this, fuck that. I'm just, psychologically you're just gonna do all this other shit. Just sit by while everything's crumbling down, and it's supposed to be so deep. Well, you know what's deep? The fucking DVD that disappeared now. That's deep in some crevice somewhere and should never be opened up. So, yeah, fuck this movie. Fuck it to hell. It's boring. The acting is shit. Robert Pattinson, I wish he would not star in movies anymore. He's a horrible actor. He did nothing for me. His character did nothing for me. His character was incredibly unlikable. There's no reason to give a shit. Nothing happens. It's a limo ride from point A to point B, me and a couple people that are not that interesting at all, with filled 1% with, again, you think of the dialogue in Matrix Reloaded that pissed you off? At least Matrix Reloaded has some action scenes, which is why I enjoy the Matrix Reloaded, for action scenes. And you know what? Keanu Reeves is a better actor than fucking Robert Pattinson. You know, from fucking Bill and Ted to Constantine to Speed. Automatically better actor than Robert Pattinson. Because Robert Pattinson hasn't been in the damn thing that's on the level of Bill and Ted, either one, or Speed, or Constantine. Robert Pattinson fucking sucks ass as an actor. David Cronenberg, get your head out of your ass. Eastern Promises was not much to run home about. Fucking Cosmopolis sucked a bunch of assholes. You do another Robert Pattinson, another film with him. I think Cronenberg's lost his touch. I'm sorry. This movie, if you want to fall asleep, be my guest. Watch the film. Other than that, this movie's a piece of shit. That's it. Fuck this movie. Fuck it to hell. Fuck it up an ass.